What's going on, everyone on the internet? Thank you for making this video part of your day. I'm so glad to finally review Warner Bros. And DC's brand new movie, Justice League. Well, what can I say about this movie? Other than that, it's a perfect step in the right direction for Warner Bros. In their favor, actually, seeing as how they're coming off of the success of Wonder Woman, and now that this movie's come out, we're hoping that this movie does well box office wise and fan wise as well. And in my opinion, I quietly enjoyed the movie. I had a wonderful time. Everyone seemed to have some good laughs. Everyone had enjoyed the fight sequences, and everyone seemed to have really much of a good time while watching this movie, as we saw DC's greatest characters finally come together for the screen for the first time ever. Now, one of the things I really did like about this movie is that how they're able to balance the tone and humor, much like how Marvel does it with their films, how they're able to keep a serious tone, like keep it like, okay, we're in a dire situation right here, or this is a crisis that we're facing, but they're also able to pepper in some small little moments of humor where everyone in the theater can laugh and have fun with this movie. Not like in other films like in Batman v Superman or in Suicide Squad 2, where it was just plain serious and a little too dark. Not too dark for me, in my opinion. I love my dark movies, but in order to get everyone on board, you kind of have to have a perfect balance of tone and humor, and this movie was able to perform it perfectly, in my opinion. Now, one of the things I really love about this movie is that how every superhero was able to have their time on screen, and everyone was able to enjoy the moments they had when they saw Cyborg, or when they saw Aquaman, or when they saw Wonder Woman going on the screen, having their time of action, and also having some bits of humor as well. And it really was able to balance out the screen time for each hero. I mean, we had some great moments with Ben Affleck's Batman, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, Jason Momoa's Aquaman, and Ray Fisher's Cyborg, and they all performed perfectly well when they were working together on the movie. Now, originally, I thought Aquaman was going to steal the movie, seeing as how in the comic books and how everyone views him, he's really kind of like the lame kind of superhero where people take jabs at him and make fun of him simply because, oh yes, I can talk to fish and I can control water. That's basically all he does from a general audience perspective. Now, I thought that he was going to steal the show, but boy, was I wrong. Nope, the honor of most valuable player on the team is none other than Ezra Miller's version of the Flash, and I loved every second of him. For me personally, I think Flash stole the whole movie simply because his personality of how he is the youngest member of the Justice League and how he is the most inexperienced as well. And showing that you have people like Aquaman, Cyborg, Wonder Woman, Batman, who are very trained and experienced in their fields of tactics and strengths and skills. But when you look at the Flash, he's the new guy, the youngest one. He's practically a kid, and he has no experience at all. And when he tells Batman, I just push people and run away, that's basically what he does. He's just like, he's new and he's scared and stuff, but he's able to compensate that with his sense of humor. And every time he had a sense of humor moment on screen, everyone laughed, everyone adored him. Everyone just thought he was practically the funniest part of the whole movie. He was great, and we all loved it, and we cannot wait to see more of him. However, as I always say, no film is perfect, and while I did enjoy the movie, there were some little moments where I had trouble compensating with throughout the film. My only problem with the movie, however, was overall length. Seeing as that it was clocked in at under 2 hours, and when you look at the films before that movie, such as Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and Wonder Woman, that were clocked in at over 2 hours and 10 minutes, maybe 2 hours and 20 minutes at most, you feel as if this movie was a little too short compared to the movies that came before it. And when you watch the trailers for this movie, you notice how they somehow cut out some scenes that came out from the trailers. And when you're watching in the theater, you notice that, and you're like, oh, that's kind of a shame they cut out this scene. I was kind of looking forward to that because I saw that in the trailer. And it leaves the movie a little too short. However, with every problem I had with the movie followed up with a moment of humor, character development, or some good action scenes that balanced it out and made me forget about the thing that I was disappointed about or that I felt kind of left out on. And overall, I enjoyed the film. Now, I will say this, my favorite part of the whole movie in general is this specific scene right here. Now, I won't give any spoilers of what happens in it, but I will say this, it is awesome, it is fun, it is flat out crazy when you watch this scene, when you see all these four superheroes line up next to each other, and what follows after is pretty damn cool, and everyone in the whole theater had a great time watching it, and it was just flat out fun, and everyone had a blast, everyone laughed, everyone had screams of joy. I was even sitting in my seat going, oh my god, this is really happening. It's pretty awesome, it's pretty damn cool. Now, like all superhero movies, there are those after credits scenes, and Justice League is able to have a couple as well. So before you leave the theater, be sure to stick around after the credits, for there are two of them that happen. One during mid-credits and one after the credits, like really after the credits. And they're both really fun to watch, and I had a good time watching them, and they were really at good length so that you can get a taste of what's to come in the future and have a little bit of fun as well. So before you leave the theater, be sure to stick around after the credits, because you're going to have some fun watching those scenes. So those are my overall thoughts of Justice League. My question to you is this a movie that you're interested in seeing? If you have seen the movie already, what were your thoughts about it? Did you have a good time watching it? Were there some things that didn't work out? Or were there some scenes that made you lose your mind like how I did? Leave them in the comment section below. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button so you can get all caught up in the latest content that I'll be uploading soon. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you like what you saw in this video, hit the subscribe button so you can get all the latest updates on the videos that I'll be uploading soon. I'll see y'all next time when I upload another brand new video, guys. Bye.